In a deeply moving and unexpected gesture, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, made an unannounced visit to war-torn Ukraine, offering hope, solidarity, and compassion for those suffering on the front lines of one of the world's most brutal conflicts. While the world thought his presence in London was the headline, as he attended his court hearing over security arrangements in the UK, Prince Harry had something much more meaningful planned. On April 10th, just one day after his legal battle concluded, the Duke quietly traveled to Kyiv, Ukraine, not for a royal appearance, but for something far more human. His destination, the Superhumans Center, a world-renowned clinic providing prosthetics, reconstructive surgery, psychological care, and rehabilitation services, all free of charge to civilian and military personnel affected by the war. Tell you, Prince Harry is a superhuman, that's why we love him. This visit wasn't about headlines. It wasn't about optics. It was about people. And Prince Harry, a veteran himself who served 10 years in the British Army, knew exactly what this moment meant. He was invited by Superhumans CEO Olga Rudneva, who had extended the invitation to him twice. Once last year and again earlier this February during the Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler event. And this week, Harry made good on that promise. Accompanied by a small group from the Invictus Games Foundation, including 4 veterans, the Duke spent time at the clinic listening, learning, and encouraging. He toured the state-of-the-art facility, met with doctors, surgical teams, and most importantly, with patients, including wounded soldiers, civilians, and children. He stood in solidarity, not as Prince Harry, as you know, Prince Harry loved these soldiers, these warriors, not as a celebrity, but as a brother in arms, a veteran, and a man who truly understands the long road of recovery. He also reunited with members of the Ukrainian Invictus Games community, including Yulia Paviska, or Tara as we call her, whose powerful story was featured in the Netflix documentary Heart of Invictus. Ukraine has proudly been part of the Invictus Games since 2017, and Harry's presence was a symbol of continued strength and unity within this global family of warriors. The Duke even stepped into an operating theater, observing a live surgical procedure, gaining first-hand insight into the complex operations, helping war victims reclaim their lives. It was a moment few outsiders are allowed to witness, and a powerful reminder of how trauma, healing, and hope are all woven together in times of war. At the end of the day, Prince Harry joined patients, family, doctors, and the Ukrainian Invictus team for a special ceremony recognizing those who had participated in the Superhuman Sports Day competition. Awards were handed out, smiles were shared, and the Duke offered heartfelt remarks, praising the courage and resilience he had witnessed throughout the day. He spoke of the strength of the Ukrainian soul, and it was clear this wasn't just another visit, this was a connection. For Prince Harry, the visit reflected everything he has built through the Invictus Games Foundation, a mission rooted in community, recovery, and dignity. Through sport, through service, and through solidarity, Invictus and Superhumans share one goal: restoring hope and purpose to those forever changed by war. And while critics often focus on headlines and royal drama, This visit reminded the world of something more important, that service is universal. Remember that phrase. Service is universal, and true leadership shows up quietly when it matters most. As the bombs fall and headlines change, the human spirit endures. And on that day in Kiev, a prince reminded the world that compassion, courage, and connection are what truly define royalty. Yes, guys, this is so beautiful. So please, guys, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for listening. We just love to see what Harry does. You know, he's doing a lot and they're always getting invitation. And this was such a good moment. He was in London. He decided to go over to Ukraine, and we love that for him. So bye, guys.